Welcome back, everybody. It's time for the showdown of the century. Kefka, are you nuts?
Nuts? Emperor, don't disturb me. I'm showing them the meaning of power.
I don't think so, friend. Your days are now over. Really? Now relax. I'm simply going to put you to sleep with the very power you unleashed. Oh, noes. What's so funny? XYZ, dude. Very well. It is only fitting that you go to sleep laughing. Fire 3! That fizzled pretty quick. Flare! Yeah, nothing. This isn't hurting his confidence, it's building it. No! Why isn't my magic working? Melton! Yep, still nothing. That's not good. Kefka! How? How are you doing this?
How? Simple! I'm standing within the field of the statues, you fool! Their strong field absorbs all magic sent their way! Or didn't you notice, you simpleton? And now, statues, you've shown me a sign!
Oh, excuse me.
It is time you show this old man your true power!
No! Kefka! Don't do something stupid! You already brought him in. That was pretty stupid.
I command you, statues!
Well, that was anticlimactic.
Incredible! You're way off! Where are you aiming? Whoa, whoa, whoa. More to the right. More to the right. Run, run! Or you'll be well done! Yes! Poor old. Oh well, what a worthless excuse of an emperor.
And you would make a better one, I'm guessing? This is actually one of the better moments of Kefka, right here. If you didn't know anything about his character, this explains everything you need to know. There will be no one to worship us. And Kefka don't care. Oh, that's a long drop. Bye-bye, Emperor Gestal.
Snap out of it, Kefka!
And smack! And here's where Kefka got interesting. So, we've been being told, don't mess with the balance.
Oh, that's really smart, Kefka. Disturb their delicate balance and they'll go haywire.
Yeah, Strago already told us about this. Rearranging the face of our planet, you don't want to do that. And you're doing it. This is not gonna go well.
Who are you?
Shadow saves the day! And he starts putting them back into alignment. Go, Shadow, go!
No! No!
Oh, boy.
Go! There are people counting on you!
So, he's gonna seal him up here.
Don't worry about me! Run! I can't stop this chain reaction! It's almost like somebody fired some torpedoes into an exhaust port or something! I'll see you again! Count on it! You can't escape me!
And with that, he's blocked off our exit. That's not good, people.
Shadow! Get out of here on the double!
So now we have 6 minutes to get off the floating continent because of the imbalance that Kefka has created. So first of all, welcome back, everybody. I know a lot of people have been mad at me for trolling this particular scene, but I felt like we had to do that. It's either that or we go through the entire scene, and that would have taken too long. But yeah, we are back, and happy Thursday, everybody. As you guys will probably know, this video is coming up very late today. I've actually been backed up with work for pretty much the entire day, and this was around the time in the mid-afternoon when I could actually get to recording this and be able to get you guys some Final Fantasy. So I will make sure to do better next time. I don't like to do that, but with things like Bonsai on the way next week, I am pretty much swamped trying to get everything caught up so that I can take that time, as well as the time the following week. I'm just gonna go ahead and let people know in advance in this and another video. The week after Bonsai, I'm actually going to be taking off because I'm going to be making some improvements to the office. So I'm trying to get all of that set up. I'm going to be putting in some more acoustic foam and things like that to help out with the sound in here, as well as being able to upgrade my PC and being able to catch up on a lot of the editing that needs to be done. So I'm going to be taking the week after Bonsai off, so pretty much the last week of October, there will be no uploads. And I know a lot of people might get mad at that, and for that I do apologize, but I'm just needing to be able to take that time to get this stuff done, and I can't guarantee that I'm going to be able to get those uploads up there. So I hope that works out for people, and if I can make something work, then I will, but in the meantime, I'm just going to go ahead and warn you guys in advance that that's probably what's going to happen. With that being said, though, I hope everybody's having a good week thus far. Obviously, it's Thursday today, so for me, it's been busy, trying to get reviews, trying to get other footage up. And I can already tell you that the videos for today are going to be going up fairly late. But they will be going up. That's the thing I want people to take away from this, is that they will be going up, and that I will be working on that in the future to get things out on schedule. I'm usually on schedule, but this week it's just been especially more difficult to do that with all of the recording that needs to be done, because in case people weren't able to tell, earlier this week the next Gaming with the Geeks has started up with me and Aldo taking on the remake, reimagining, revengeance of Resident Evil on PS4. So you guys can look forward to that. I'm also setting up the Q&As for Alex as well as Romney, because the 2 weeks is up, I think, on both of them. Yeah, they are up as of this week. So you guys will be seeing the Q&As for those in the next little bit, as well as being able to prep for everything else that's going to be going on. Because the following week, BlizzCon's going to be happening, so I'm going to be doing some streams on that, as well as reviewing some of the panels that are going on. And also being able to get some other projects out that have been waiting for way too long. With that being said, though, again, I hope everybody's having a good week. I'm having a good one. Aside from that, just very burnt out, very tired. Hopefully that's not going to affect things too much, but obviously I'm already very thirsty and all that fun stuff. But yeah, I've been busy on trying to get quite a number of things done today. I'm getting ready for this weekend where Drak and Shadow's October Let's Play is going to be going up, and I think you guys will be surprised with what it is. I've also got stuff for tomorrow on Drak and Shadow, and stuff here, because we, if you guys didn't know already, me and Andrea earlier this week started up our new Let's Play of the original God of War. So that's happening too, as well as we're doing some bonus footage for Rise of the Tomb Raider. Basically, Alex, unfortunately, is now too busy to be able to do the rest. He's got a fall season of anime to watch, so at that point, we weren't able to bring him in, but me and Andrea didn't like the idea of not doing the Rise of the Tomb Raider Baba Yaga DLC. So we're basically going in to go do the last tomb that we weren't able to do during the playthrough, and fixing that little, not mistake, but little flub that we had, as well as being able to go into the Baba Yaga DLC, which, as it turns out, is perfect, because that's, like, awesome for, you can't run. This is kind of like a boss, in case you couldn't tell. And one of the few bosses where the Vanish Doom trick actually doesn't work, I think. So, we're going to see in a second. So yeah, we've been getting lots of recordings done this week, and I'm just dead tired, but thankfully, when I'm making the improvements to the office, I can probably take some breaks here and there and get caught up on other things, as well as be able to get a good distance into Luke Cage, because I'm kind of hoping to be like halfway through the series by then, so that I can do 2-episode vlogs each time. And also with the reviews, I want to be able to get caught up on them, because frankly enough time has passed that I should be able to have an opinion on a good amount of them. At this point, for a lot of them though, I'm just collecting the remaining footage that I would like to have before I do full-on reviews of them. Alright, and so we actually, as soon as you hit Narapa in this escape of the floating continent, basically you have to wait. So let me go ahead and paint the scene for you here, because I still remember doing this when I played through this the first time. You can technically leave. You can leave, but it guarantees that Shadow will die. And if you want to have Shadow as a party member, which I do, because I like having all the party members if I can have them, you basically have to wait. So yeah, there's the airship below, but we're going to wait on him, because it's like right cutting it close, and then as soon as you can get to that point, he'll jump back, and then we can get him later on in the game. As a willing party member, not necessarily just as a mercenary. Unlike General Leo, we will be able to get Shadow, and so this is actually what you have to do. You basically have to wait until the very last second for him to come through, and then you all escape together. Which means a lot of me sitting around while the countdown goes off. And frankly, I think this is going to be, for those who are probably going, well, I don't want to sit here and wait. Yes, you do, because there's actually a lot of really good tidbits of Shadow's story that we can learn later on when we get him as a party member. Frankly, some stuff that, for me at least, is awesome. And I would like to be able to share with you guys. So we've only got 10 seconds left. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, and boom.
Woohoo! Shadow! I'll be blown to bits before I can even collect my pay!
Well, yeah, you will. But it's alright. We made it to the airship. We're safe. At least that's what you think.
Can't you defuse the statues?
Nope. We are officially screwed. He's imbalanced them, which means they're gonna go haywire. And, as Strago put it, rearrange the face of our planet. And already you can start to see it doing just that. Now, when I went through this scene the first time as a kid, I honestly thought I had done something wrong. I honestly thought that there was a way to be able to keep the world as it was. And I kicked myself pretty hard for that.
Hang on!
Oh no! Half the airship is gone! Everybody, no! Everybody's falling! As I was saying, I literally thought I'd done something wrong. And I played through this thing maybe 2 or 3 times. And it's part of the story. And that's extremely sad to me even now. Because you really want to be able to be that guy to save the world in every Final Fantasy game, but this is the first time where they said, no, you can't. And I know some people will dispute that and say, well, 4 and 5, you were able to do that. Not really. You had to see the world go through some destruction first, and then it got restored. Not in this case. The world is forever changed. On that day, the world was changed forever. Yeah, this is like one of the first times where the bad guy legitimately won. Kefka legitimately won. Do you want to know why Kefka has such cred in the Final Fantasy series? Yeah, he's a horrible guy, but he also got a major victory in there too. He won. And here is now what is deemed the world of ruin. Not just this island, but that's how the continents look now. That's how the water looks. That's how the Sky Dome in the game looks. This is a bad situation. A very dire situation. And here's a random house in the middle of nowhere. You can only guess whose it was. And Celeste is in bed. Well, we know that she at least survived the fall of the airship. But somebody put her in the bed, so what happened here? Ah, look at Sid. So they've been able to survive, somehow. And Celeste wakes up. Kind of have that awkward moment for people. Celeste, at last. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I'm supposed to be doing the Sid voice. My apologies. Celeste, at last! You're finally awake!
I feel like I've been sleeping forever.
That's because you have. For 1 year, actually. I thought you were out for good. She slept for an entire year.
Whole year? You've watched over me the whole time?
Yes, and I'm about out of energy. Oh no, Sid's a robot. No, that's not the case. We're on a tiny deserted island. After the world crumbled, I awoke to find us here together with, a few strangers.
The world. So it wasn't just a dream.
Nope.
Where are my friends? Where's Locke?
I don't know. I only know we're here. Maybe we're the only people left alive. Since that day, the world's continued its slide into ruin. Animals and plants are dying. The few others who washed up here with us passed away of boredom and despair.
My friends. They're probably all gone.
Celeste, you're the closest thing to family that I have. We could just live out here peacefully.
I suppose so, Sid. Or should I say Granddad? May I call you that?
Gramps, eh? I'm overwhelmed. All of a sudden I have a granddaughter.
My long-lost granddad. Hey, are you hungry?
Yeah, that's the first reaction you have when they're hacking up a lung.
I haven't eaten in 3 or so days. Ever since I became ill.
What would you like?
Well, unless I ask for fish, I won't get anything. That's all there is here.
I'll go catch some.
So here starts a mini game. And some people are going to disagree with the choice I made here. You can technically save Sid. I think that pretty much tells people where I went with this. You can technically save Sid, and you'll be able to go back to him and talk to him. However, just as I thought when I first played through this, I think it's better to do this the way that I did when I was a kid. So you can continue to feed him fish, and actually there are bad fish. You can actually make this worse for him, and even kill him because of the fish. So he can either live or die. And frankly, I'm not saying that it's a bad thing, or I'm not saying it's a bad thing to leave him alive, but I think in all honesty, the best storytelling is done when unfortunately Sid has to pass in this game. So I've already kind of spoiled it, but you can already see that Sid's in bad shape. And it's also just a perfect description of how the world is right now. There is no hope. There is no resolution. There's no hope. There's no light for a lot of people, including Sid. Sid's kept Celeste alive for a year on basically his own will, kind of thing, his own willpower. And sadly, I actually like the ending, or I do like the decision where he dies, because it's almost a motivator for Celeste. And you guys will see in a second, it's very touching. Unlike where because I've left him alive and I've killed him. And frankly, I think there's more emotional impact to his death. And it's also just, it encompasses the feeling that this world now gives to the player. There is no hope. Kefka has destroyed the world. So in order to get hope, you can't rely on it, you have to make it. So I strongly, and this is another point where I'm going to strongly encourage people, play through this the way you want and see that scene for yourself and make your own assessment. But for me, I want to tell the better story as far as I'm concerned. And I like it better when, unfortunately, Sid passes. I think there's more to tell story-wise than anything else. And it also just reflects the world as it stands right now. And that you have to be that hope. Hope doesn't just exist. You have to be that hope for the rest of the world. And you'll notice I'm not even saying his dialogue. It's not because I disrespect him or anything like that, but it's basically he's reiterating everything that you're feeling as a player right now. You feel responsible for this. This, to you, is your fault. And with that, we've actually run out of time. So next time, when we come back, we will hit the lowest point in the game. But trust me, it only goes up from there.